So today, Boat Fanatics made it to Harker's Island right here at Cape Lookout. This is the most southern point of the Outer Banks. Here at Cape Lookout, they have wild horses that roam on Shackleford Banks. They also have the Cape Lookout Lighthouse that is standing tried and true and is still in operation today. And with a quick 15-minute boat ride, you can be on this barrier island and check out this lighthouse and view a little bit of history up close. My wife's driving, got my buddy Kenny here helping me out. We got Sarah chilling up front. So today what we're using are planers. We're going for Spanish mackerel and hopefully maybe some king mackerel. This is a number 2 planer.
It goes down in the water, it holds it down further down, deeper. The bigger the planer, the deeper it goes.
So the lure's on this side here. We got about 20 foot of line. So when it's underwater, it'll be diving down like that. When you get tension from the fish pulls it up and this goes straight up to the surface. So we've got a number 1 planer and number 2 planer. Using these big Nick spoons, resemble a little minnow. With the number 1s, they'll go underwater, but they won't go as deep as the number 2. So this will go 20 to 30 feet, depending on how fast you are. And this will stay within 10 to 15 feet. All right, I'm coming. Yeah! Look at that big old chopper blue. Look at those teeth.
You got it, bro.
There you go, Kenny. Look what he got right there. Got Sarah on one.
It came off. It comes off with the waves. Really?
Oh, it come off.
Great time.
Woo! Uh-oh, that one's getting hit.
That one's getting hit. Gotta get.
Look at that little guy. Let him swim to fight another day. Doubled up. I got this.
We got a fish on that one, dude.
Yeah.
The first fish on my brand new reel.
Real fun. Another blue.
Got him on the top water.
Brand new rod built by Dan Murphy from Hampstead, North Carolina.
You caught the first fish on that rod and reel. Custom rod, pen reel, top water lure.
I should have handed it over to Tim.
I
got your shot.
That's a keeper, Stace.
She got him again. These planers are awesome. Now you just hand line it from this point on. There we go. You got one. Got a Spanish on. And the boat. There we go. He's keep. Here's a keeper. Nice fish. Good job, Stace. Jellies as far as you can see. I think all this wind has brought them in. All right, we are here on day 2, going for these Spanish mackerel. First day was trial and error. We only caught 2, but we found out the scoop. We know what's biting now. Here at Harker's Island, these pink Clark spoons work awesome. We're also finding them in 15 to 20 foot of water. We're only using number 1 planers instead of using number 2s. So Kenny and Sarah couldn't make it with us today, but of course we've got my wife, Stacy, and it's our anniversary today, and all she wants to do is go fishing. I got a keeper. I got my dad putting out a planer board, Rusty Bolt, his girlfriend, Cindy, with Sophie and Bailey. Spanish bite early in the morning, so from sun up to about 9:30, and then you can still catch them all day, but it's not as plentiful. You want to run between 6 and 7 miles per hour, which is 1,500 RPM. We just had a storm come through early this morning. The waves are starting to calm down a little bit, a lot less than what it was. We did have a little bit of water coming over the bow. Oh, fish on. So we're putting 25 foot of line between the planer and the lure. And we're also using, before we were using 60 pound line, and we've swapped up to 30 pound. All right, we got a fish coming in on this. I found the blues. I'm gonna let it back out. Right here, what we're wanting to do is count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 18. 18 right there. And that one's 25, so each one is staggered so they won't, it keeps them from getting tangled up. You gotta love this. Doubled up. What's going on, Bailey? Go ahead and start walking backwards. There we go. Hey, Spanish. Oh yeah. No. Spanish. That's a nice one. Now we're getting into the Spanish. Big wave, whoa! All right, when you're measuring these fish, you measure them at fork length, not total length. So this fish is 15 3/4 right here, eating size. We also found out that we had 5 poles out and it's just too much chaos. So literally all that we need is 1 pole on each corner, and then this one right here, we have a deep diver just in case we come across a big king. When you're out here, you want to look for birds diving, and we found just that. Right in front of the boat, birds are diving on bait, and we're going to go right through the middle of it, hopefully catch whatever's chasing these baits to the surface.
It's on. A little one.
Spanish. Starting to see some fish at the bottom here in 23 foot of water. Doubled up again. What we found out in these rough seas here is we're trolling at 6 to 7 miles an hour, but when you get a fish on, idle it back to about 3 miles an hour, and that keeps the possibility of losing them while you're reeling them in. Seas are angry. All right, that's a nice one.
Did you see that fish jump? He just swam out of the water.
Did he?
He's a blue.
No, he didn't. Yep. Pretty fish.
I'm falling down.
They're coming in. Then you just hand line the rest of it in. There we go. Keeper size for Spanish here in North Carolina waters is 12.5 inches. But what we're wanting to do is keep them at the minimum 14 inches. It's got a lot more meat on them. Let the little ones get a little bigger. So we're using bigger Clark spoons too, but they are devouring these pink Clark spoons. Feels like this one's got some size to him. We got a head shaker. Bonito!
Is it a bonito?
Bonito! Atlantic bonito right there. Delicious eating. Pink spoon. Spoiled rotten. Sitting in the bag. What you think? This one seems to be a little bigger. Oh yeah. That's keeping size right there. There we go. All right. Huge schools of them in here.